Hurricane Irma wreaks havoc in British Virgin Islands, BBC News.
The British Virgin Islands look like they've been hit by the blast wave of a bomb. On the biggest island of Tortola, houses have been ripped apart and contents scattered for miles. An over 20-foot wave surge crushed boats, beaching them among the rubble.
It started off with wind.
Oren Glasgow was at home as Irma hit.
This section of my mom's room, the roof came off. Then my bedroom came off. We went to the living room. Glass started to burst. We had all of this boarded up.
You've lost everything.
Everything.
People talk about the winds that came through here as if they were alive, as if it come from another world. And now 5 days after the hurricane struck, they're in desperate need of food, of shelter and clean water. Others are just simply desperate to leave. The shock of seeing this terrifying force of nature is overwhelming. Some are trying to fly home to relatives in the UK. The Masson family made it to this shelter after neighbours with machetes hacked through debris to help them hike from their damaged home.
We don't know what planes are going or when they're going. Literally this morning was the first time we'd really had any news at all of what was happening.
Some residents have criticised the UK government's response to this crisis as pathetic and slow. There are also reports of looting across the island as many are desperate for basic supplies. There are large queues for food and for petrol. Help has now arrived. The British military have brought aid and are already re-establishing order. They're working on a plan to try to restore power and water. One woman told me she wept with relief as she saw the plane land. Hurricane Irma's trail of destruction is vast, and yet the Caribbean spirit prevails. As our team walked the streets, so many people told us the same message. They are simply grateful to be alive. Bicker, BBC News, Tortola.